Hi there, little adventurers. Tonight we're diving deep beneath the waves to discover a magical world where fish tell stories through color. Get comfy, close your eyes, and let's visit the Lost Island of Glowfish. Far below the rolling waves of the ocean, where the sunlight dances and fades into blue, there was a secret world few had ever seen. This was the Lost Island of Glowfish, a shimmering underwater kingdom glowing with colors brighter than rainbows. The glowfish were magical creatures who spoke not with words, but with colors. Every time they felt joy, sadness, or wonder, their bodies would sparkle in shades that told stories. But one day their island began to fade. The coral dimmed, and the glowfish's colors grew dull. The stories of the sea were being forgotten. In the quiet reefs nearby lived a young turtle named Taro. He was curious, brave, and loved exploring. While other sea creatures stayed close to home, Taro always swam beyond the kelp forest to see what lay beyond. One day, he saw a faint glow far in the distance, flickering like a lantern under the sea. "Maybe it's a glowfish," he said, his shell gleaming with excitement. So Taro began his journey, swimming past coral castles and through gardens of waving seaweed. Schools of silver fish darted around him like shooting stars. As Taro swam deeper, the water grew darker and cooler. A soft voice echoed through the currents. "Who swims so far from the reef?" It was Ollie the octopus, his tentacles swirling gently like ribbons. "I'm looking for the Lost Island of Glowfish," said Taro. Ollie blinked his large eyes, which shimmered like pearls. "Few go there now. The colors are fading, and the glowfish are silent." But seeing the determination in Taro's eyes, Ollie smiled and said, "Follow the whispering currents. They'll guide you to what's been lost." Taro thanked his new friend and swam onward, guided by glowing trails that danced like magic dust in the water. Soon, Taro met Luna the dolphin, who leaped joyfully through the waves above. "The glowfish live beyond the coral gate," she said. "But beware, the gate is guarded by silence. You must listen with your heart." Luna led Taro to a wall of coral shaped like an enormous fan. As they approached, Taro could hear faint hums and murmurs. They weren't sounds exactly, more like feelings, whispering in colors. The coral shimmered softly, then parted to reveal a tunnel glowing with blue and gold. "Go on," Luna said. "The stories are waiting for you." Taro entered the tunnel, and suddenly the world exploded in color. He had found the Lost Island of Glowfish. Towers of coral spiraled toward the surface, and thousands of glowing fish swam in gentle circles, painting the water with pinks, purples, and greens. It was like a living rainbow beneath the sea. But something was wrong. The light was flickering, dimming as if the fish were sad. Taro swam to the largest glowfish, named Aurelia, whose fins shimmered weakly. "Our stories are fading," she said, her glow soft and pale. "When the sea forgets to share wonder, our light disappears." Taro thought for a moment. "Then I'll share your stories. I'll tell everyone what I've seen." Aurelia's eyes sparkled. "Then let us teach you the song of colors." The glowfish began to circle Taro, their bodies lighting up in rhythm. Blue for courage, green for kindness, yellow for joy, and pink for friendship. Each color pulsed like a heartbeat, filling the water with light. Taro closed his eyes and listened. The song wasn't made of words. It was made of feelings. It told of the sea's endless beauty, the creatures' harmony, and the stories hidden in every wave. As Taro glowed brighter, the island began to shine again. The glowfish sang, their colors returning stronger than ever. When the song ended, Aurelia smiled. "The colors live in you now, young turtle. Go and share them," Taro promised he would. As he swam home, every stroke of his flippers left behind trails of soft light, blue, green, and gold, reminding him of the glowfish's gift. Back at the reef, his friends gathered in wonder as Taro's shell shimmered with stories told in color. He told them of the island, the octopus, the dolphin, and the glowfish who sang the sea back to life. And from that day on, whenever the ocean glowed at night, the creatures would say, "Look, the glowfish are telling stories again." And so the lost island of Glowfish was no longer lost. Its light reached every corner of the ocean, reminding all who saw it that stories are everywhere, in colors, in waves, and in hearts that dare to explore. As the sea shimmered in gentle hues, the glowfish whispered to one another, "The light of wonder will never fade, as long as someone remembers